Hi, so nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. And I want to congratulate you on Daniela Forever. It's a hypnotic, beguiling sci-fi romantic drama. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you liked it. I'm so happy you did. That's so nice to hear. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, first things first, what got you interested to joining the cast as the title role of Daniela?
Well, Nacho Vigalondo, who I knew before from his other films, reached out and he sent me the script and I read it. I could tell there was something really unique about it, but I wasn't fully sure. So then I had a call with him and then we chatted. And then I was 100% sure that I belonged to this film and I was very happy to do it. So that's how I did it. And then we went to Madrid and I met up with Henry Golding, and yeah, it was great.
Well, describe your character of Daniela and the world that she lives in.
Well, Daniela, she's not really a person,
Right.
especially at the beginning. She's a memory. I always say she's an emotional ghost, I like this term. An accurate one. She's trapped into Henry Golding's character's dreams. So she's dreamy, but also she's trapped. So I really enjoyed playing that balance in between these two qualities. And she is a woman, she's a girl who's learning whoever she wants to be step by step. She's learning what she likes and what she wants. But the more she does that, she she's brought back to step one. And I think the most important phrase that defines her, which is really heartbreaking, but also is the point of the film, is that at the end, when Nick asks her, "What do you remember? What do you know about yourself?" And she says that I'm your girlfriend. And then he says, "What else?" And she says, "I don't know." So I think that's when he realizes that she just has to move on. He has to let her go because she stopped being a person and she just became the dead girlfriend. Because I think that this is what happened when you lose someone. Yeah,
You know what? I love the chemistry between you and Henry Golding here. How was it working with him?
yeah, it was great. It was great. Is such a fun person, a very generous actor, always joyful, always happy to just play. I loved it. I loved working with him, and I do miss him quite a lot. Been talking about him now, and I do miss him because we haven't seen each other in a while now, and I hope to see him soon and maybe work together again on something.
Oh, now Daniela Forever has many themes, right? Like grief, regret. What theme spoke to you the most, Miss Beatrice?
I think selfishness.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing. Uh, you can become really selfish when you're sad. You can become really obsessed with whatever you're doing. And I think, as I always say, that the most interesting part of this film is that the reason why she Daniela is this kind of distorted version of her. It's because she is not Daniela anymore. She just became the reason of Nick's depression. So she becomes this thing that you cannot quite understand. So I do think that Nacho Vigalondo wanted to talk about specifically that, feeling guilty about losing someone, but also feeling guilty about not being able to let it go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's what he wanted to talk about. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for speaking about Nacho Vigalondo. Real quick though, did writer director Nacho Vigalondo explain his decision of on the varying aspect ratio of the film? You know, with it lucid dreams, it's widescreen, and the real life,
Oh
it's
my God. We talked about that a lot because he was trying to figure out how to make a difference and he didn't want it to be too cliche. He didn't want it to go for like, something that was too, uh, but he definitely was talking about this camera that he used, that it was the same one that he used when he was really young. and the fact that I think that every time I watch old videos, something happens in me. I don't know. Something it's almost scary, but almost nostalgic. And the fact that he used that for to talk about the reality, and it's such because you would think maybe you could use that for the dream, but no, he because that's the past. But then he decided the dream had to be the brightest moment. I thought that was really, and he was worried because he said people are gonna think that I'm very artsy, but I don't want to be artsy. I want to be like, I want to, and then I think, some people really love that choice, and I agree. I personally liked it.
Now, finally, Daniela Forever becomes available on digital on July 22nd. What do you hope for viewers to get after watching the film, Miss Beatrice?
I hope they go home feeling that they just experienced something tender and something graceful. And I hope they will go home with that feeling of what it means to lose someone, because the film makes you feel that way, I think, makes you feel like this emptiness. And I hope that will feel that, but in a good way, not in a bad way. Yeah.
How to go through that. And you're right. You know what? I lost my mommy 3 years ago, and this film kind of made it like I want
Oh,
to lucid dream with her,
yeah, of course. Yeah, of
Uh,
course.
a
I
big,
think
big,
everybody would do that.
a big, big congrats on Daniela Forever again, Miss Beatrice. And it's a visually resplendent film that speaks volumes on grief and grieving. I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for talking to me.
Good luck on everything, and ciao, Bella.
Ciao, ciao bello.